So before I properly begin this video, you're going to want to either check the description or the comments for a bunch of notes that I've made for this video. You might have an easier time following along if you view them. I'm going to be viewing them on my computer a little later, which is why the angle on this video isn't what you're typically used to with me in this room. So as the title of this video indicates, this is going to be a video about the show Mythbusters on DVD, and specifically what is available, how you can get it, and what isn't available on DVD. There are some slight gaps in my knowledge, but what I'm going to be telling you should be all you need. But you don't know how long I spent trying to get all this information. Believe me, it was crazy. Because Mythbusters is one of those shows that episode organization is kind of tough, let alone DVD organization, because Mythbusters never really seemed to have a traditional schedule when it came to airing of episodes and separation of seasons, because the only way people typically seem to be separating them is by what episodes aired in what year, and then is it with the original crew, the reboot, or is it a spin-off? And that's really how it goes, because if you go onto Wikipedia, which is where I got a good amount of the information from, but not all, you'll see that it isn't grouped by seasons, it's grouped by year, 2003 through 2016, and then the reboot guys, they say that there's two seasons, one in 2017, one in 2018, and then you've got Mythbusters June year, but I'll get back to that situation when we get there. So when it comes to the original version of Mythbusters, getting the show on DVD, it's really tough to figure out what's out there, because there's been a whole slew of DVDs that have been made over the years. Now, most of them are just a couple of episodes per DVD. Not the greatest theme, although sometimes there is. So, there's not that much more that needs to be said there. You can grab them if you're just after getting some random episodes, but if you want everything, you're going to want something better. Then if you do some more poking around, you might go, well, maybe I'll just buy these collection DVDs. Well, you can do that, but those collection releases, they aren't a comprehensive run-through of the series, though you can easily get 100-plus episodes with those collection sets. But they're more taking episodes from a certain era of the show and then putting them on disc, because the first collection and maybe the second one, it's just Adam and Jamie, and then most of the ones that come after that, you've got the build team being featured as well. Not to say that it isn't a bad thing to get those collections, because Collection 1 and 1 or 2 of the later ones, I don't remember which ones, they do have episodes on DVD that are unique to them, but we're talking like one episode per disc. So if you really want to go out there and grab them, you can, but I wouldn't totally advise that. And then there was a series of DVDs that was like a best of Discovery Channel, and one of those releases did have a Mythbuster DVD in them that only had 2 episodes, but those 2 episodes were unique to this DVD because that was the only way to get them, so I did get that, which is what one thing I'm going to be showing you later in this video. So that's the scoop when it comes to the collections for Mythbusters. Then, of course, there's the full-on season sets that Discovery kept putting out while the show was on, and then not too long after it concluded. And you would think, well, I got all of them. I should have the entire show, right? Wrong. Because not only do you have the entire your show, you're missing some episodes. the episodes are divided completely differently because, jumping ahead a teeny bit here, what they call season 1 here, in terms of what's on Wikipedia, it has all of the episodes from that first batch, but then it starts going into the second batch of episodes. First batch being 2003 episodes, and second batch being 2004 episodes, because this show rarely ever would put episodes out on a week-by-week basis. It's one of those shows where you could go weeks without an episode. That's just how it is with some shows out there. It's kind of odd. But also, Mythbusters, the original group, based on the Wikipedia bit, should be divided into 15 groups. You got the pilots, and then you have the episodes that were produced in the years 2003 through 2016. But if you look at the season sets, you realize that there's only 11 seasons, and then you've got the pilots. There's also some episodes that are out of order, but personally I don't think that it's that big of a deal, but maybe sharp-eyed viewers would point me wrong. But you will notice that if you watch all the episodes that are on the season releases in order, eventually you'll get to a point where you have a flashback and you know 100% that you never saw that. I learned that lesson the hard way years ago, back when my parents were getting me and my brother the first 5 or so seasons of this show. But there you go. Well, now that I've spent almost 7 minutes giving you a little bit of an explanation, I guess it's time to actually dive into the season sets. So the first DVD that you're going to want to pick up is the pilot DVDs, because these 3 episodes, they aren't in season 1. So you're going to want to get these pilot episodes. Now it's time to bring up the computer, so you're going to have to deal with the glare on my face here. So this has all 3 of the pilots: jet-assisted Chevy, biscuit bazooka, and poppy seed drug testing, so you're good here. Then jumping on to season 1. No, this isn't how you actually get it. I originally got it in a set that was 1 disc for keep case that was this size, where I wanted to slim it down, so I just handmade this set myself. But you can get it to where it's a slim pack set with 4 slims in it. Now this release has exploding toilet, barrel of bricks, cell phone gas station, penny drop, buried alive, lightning strikes / tongue piercing, because some episodes they have multiple myths in the title, stinky car, Alcatraz escape, chicken gun, the original. And then you've got explosive decompression, sinking Titanic, break step bridge, and buried in concrete. But as I said, this season overlaps into the 2004 batch of episodes. So it's got all of them, even though I think 1 or 2 of them are switched. But then you go from 2003 to 2004. So already you've got some slight discrepancies out there. Then there's season 2, but there's multiple ways you can get this season. One is to buy the season 2 set that's on Amazon, but you're gonna have to pay like $30 for that, along with pretty much every season that's out there. Though if you go used, you can get the pilots up to season 4 or 5 for a reasonably cheap price. But that's the thing with Mythbusters, they're always full price, these DVDs, it seems. But anyways, you can get the season 2 set, which has different artwork than this set, because what I actually bought was titled Season 1 Volume 2, but that's what takes the rest of the episodes from 2004, where at least almost all of them, because you've got Myths Revisited, Scuba Driver, Car Capers, Ancient Death Ray with Skunk Cleaning and What is Bulletproof. That's the one episode title. Elevator of Death, Beat Radar Detector, Quick Sand, Exploding Jawbreaker, Ping Pong Rescue, Boom Lift Catapults. Come on. Exploding House and Mean Dynasty Astronaut. So that's the rest of the 2004 episodes, but there's actually one more episode from that year that didn't get a home video release. We'll get back to that. Then you've got Season 3 here, which tackles most of the episodes that were produced in 2005. But I should point out, if you look closely here, you'll notice that it says 3rd season, 15 episodes on free DVDs. There's a release of Season 3 out there that has 6 discs. But what that release is that it has these episodes along with the episodes from Season 2 here. So yes, there's literally 3 different ways to get these episodes. That's crazy, huh? And, come on. I know that this isn't a really efficient way to do this, but there's no way that I can memorize everything, so you're just gonna have to bear with me. So then you've got Salsa Escape, Exploding Porta Potty, Yawning Contagious, Cooling a Six-Pack, Brown Notes, Son of a Gun, Breaking Glass, Jetpack, Killer Brace Position, Bulletproof Water, Border Slingshot, Killer Tissue Box, Escape Slide Parachute, Mythbusters Revisited, and Chinese Invasion Alarm. So that takes care of a lot of the episodes from 2005, but not all of that much. Also, as I was alluding to earlier, a couple of the episodes from 2005 are only available on this release. Discovery Channel Best of Collection Volume 4, though you might be able to find this disc on your own, I'm not entirely sure. So you've got Mythbusters Outtakes and Mythbusters Revealed. So this is the only non-season release DVD that I have. Right. Then we move on to Season 4, which contains the rest of the stuff from 2005 and then moves on to 2006. But not all of that. So this is where you really start noticing the gaps if you're paying real close attention to those flashbacks. So you've got you've got Confederate Rocket, Vodka Myth, Steel Toe Amputation, Seasickness, Killer Cure, Paper Crossbow, Shredded Plane, Archimedes Death Ray, Helium Football, Franklin's Kite, Cell Phones on Planes, Bullets Fired Up, Myths Reopened, Mind Control, Exploding Pants, Steam Cannon, Killer Whirlpool, Crime and Myth Demeanors 1 and 2, those are 2 different episodes, Shattering Subwoofer, Deadly Straw, Earthquake Machine, Diet Coke and Mentos, Killer Cable Snaps, Concrete Glider, Air Cylinder Rocket, More Myths Revisited, Exploding Lighter, Anti-Gravity Device, Firearms Folklore, and 22,000 Foot Fall. But you notice how it says More Myths Revisited? That's because the original Myths Revisited, I'm pretty sure, is not part of, unless I'm confusing that. So yeah, they do so many of those reopened, revealed things, it's just so hard to keep track of. Then you've got Season 5, but just a quick heads up, I don't know exactly where the discrepancy is, but it says 31 episodes here. I'm pretty sure that on the back, that is correct, but on the back of these, it's missing something. So you're going to want to check the back of these, and what's on the discs. Okay? So there's a discrepancy in there somewhere. You do have 31 episodes, okay? But one list is inaccurate. So you've got Holiday Special, Pirate Special, Hindenburg Mystery, Underwater Car, Speed Cameras, Dog Myths, More Myths Reopened, Voice Flame Extinguisher, Birds on a Truck, Western Myths, Big Green Myths, Snow Special, Grenades and Guts, Baseball Myths, Viewer Special, Superhero Hour, Red Rag to a Bowl, Myth Revolution, Trailblazers, Exploding Water Heater, Shooting Fish in a Barrel, Pirates 2, Confederate Steam Gun, Airplane Hour, James Bond Special, Part 1, Lead Balloon, Airplane on a Conveyor Belt, James Bond Special Part 2, MacGyver Myths. So it's these things that are in error, because there's also Viewer Special 2, and then there's also Walking on Water. Moving on to Season 6 here. Notice that I'm not bringing up the years anymore. It's because you kind of get the idea. That it's not 100% accurate, though to be fair, if we're looking at total number of episodes for the show, you're not missing that much. Season 6, Alaska Special, Exploding Steak, NASA Moon Landing, Viral Hour, Phone Book Friction, Water Stun Gun, Blind Driving, Ninjas 2, Alcohol Myths, Motorcycle Flip, Coffin, Punch, and with a Bane, Viewer Special Free Crawl, Alaska Special 2, Banana Slip Double Dip, YouTube Special, Swimming in Syrup, Exploding Bumper, Seesaw Saga, Thermite vs. Ice, Prison Escape, Curving Bullets, Duct Tape Hour, Car vs. Rain, Knock Your Socks Off, Dirty vs. Clean Car, Myth Evolution, Hurricane Windows, Greased Lightning, Crash and Burn. Then there's Season 7, Dumpster Diving, Anti-Acid Jailbreak, Unarmed and Unharmed, Hidden Nasties, Mini Myth Mayhem, that's a tricky one, Boomerang Bullet, Soda Cap Killer, Dive to Survive, Spy Car Escape, Bottle Bash, No Pain No Gain, Myth Shin Control, Duct Tape Hour 2, Water Slide Wipeout, Fireball Stun Gun, Flu Fiction, Hair of the Dog, Storm Chasing Myths, Cold Feet, Arrow Machine Gun, Tablecloth Chaos, Mini Myth Madness, Reverse Engineering, Inverted Underwater Car, Bug Special, President's Challenge, Green Hornet Special, Operation Valky, and then here it says bonus Mythbusters Top 25 moments. One moment here. I actually want to see if I can find. That's okay. That's included on the list. Yeah. That's right. Sorry about that. Season 8, Blue Ice Bubble Trouble, Blow Your Own Sail, Torpedo-tastic, Spy Car 2, Dodge a Bullet, Fixing a Flat, Let There Be Light, Paper Armor, Newton's Crane Cradle, Walk a Straight Line, Bikes and Bazookas, Flying Guillotine, Duct Tape Plane, Drain Disaster, Wheel of Myth Fortune, Duct Tape Island, Toilet Bomb, Battle of the Sexes. There's only one female crew member, really? Huh? Whatever. Square Wheels, Revenge of the Myth, Fire vs. Ice, Raining Pirates, Driving in Heels, Bouncing Bullet, Bubble Pack Plunge, Dual Dilemmas, Hail Hijinks, Cannonball Chemistry, Then you got season 9, which I think has another discrepancy. That's why I've been reading them off the back here, in addition to back of this. Twitch Torpedo, Titanic Survivor, Fright Night, Motorcycle Water Ski, Mini Myth Medley, Food Fables, Hyper Milling / Crash Cushions, Conche's Chaos Animal / Animal Antics, IndyCar Special, Breaking Bad Special, Battle of the Sexes Round Deuce, Deadliest Catch Special, Jada Rocket Car Mission Accomplished, Traffic Tricks, Down and Dirty / Earthquake Survival, Painting with Explosive / Burificated Boat, Zombie Special, Duct Tape Cannon, Hollywood Car Crash Glitches, Supersonic Ping Pong / Ice Cannon, Mission Impossible, Bullet Baloney, Moonshine Myths, Laws of Attraction, Do Try This at Home, Road Rage, Commercial Myths, Star Wars Revenge of the Myth, Household Disasters, File in the... Oh, I guess not. I guess it's just Season 5 that has that problem, but there you go. And then that's as far as you get with the build team, because Seasons 10 and 9 here are back into just Adam and Jamie. So Season 10, Simpsons Special, Busters of the Lost Myths, A-Team Special, Video Game Special, Transformers, San Francisco Drift, Supernatural Shooters, Accidental Ammo, Blow It Out the Water, Flights of Fantasy, Dangerous Driving, Unfinished Business, Star Wars The Myth Strikes Back. Yep, that's correct. Then you got the 11th season, which is billed as the last season. Mythbusters Revealed, behind the season opener. Explosion Special, Tango Crash, Cooking Chaos, Driven to Destruction, Volunteer Special, Failure is Not an Option, Rocket Man, Reddit Special, Grand Finale, Duct Tape The Return, Mythbusters The Reunion, though Duct Tape The Reunion actually aired after the reunion, but I like to, in my episode order, put it before the grand finale, because even the last line of Duct Tape The Return is, what a way to sign off. You can interpret that as a way of signing off with Mythbusters testing duct tape, you know? So that's every episode that's on those releases. If you poke around the internet, you'll hear that in Australia, for the first couple of seasons, I think it is, that there might be some extended footage, but I've had a few people on Adam's YouTube channel indicate that either that's not the case or you're not really getting that much extra. I couldn't really find that much detail on it, and it seems like those DVDs are even harder to get than these, so I don't even know where I'd send you to on Adam's YouTube channel, right? So that's all the episodes that are on the DVDs for the original crew, and none of the reboot, which is actually one season. They just divided into 2 years on Wikipedia. The search for the hosts of the revival, Mythbusters Jr., and then White Rabbit Project, and none of those things have DVD releases. And I never decided to check into all the other shows that were slightly like Mythbusters, but if you go into Wikipedia, there's a list most of the way down the page. Now, if I could just get this hard drive of mine to register with this thing. Probably because I have it in the wrong slot. That's probably it. There we go. So now I'm going to be telling you what episodes are not included on those season releases that I've spent 15 plus minutes talking about. So, out of the 270 real episodes for the original crew. There's Ron Tab. There's 24 that are not on those official releases, but there's a few more than those that are, I still haven't talked about, because for the 24 episodes that you do want to get that aren't on these releases, you've got the Viewer's Choice / Christmas Special, which is the last thing that they made in 2004, Building Buster, well, rebuilding him, which is actually the first thing that they made in 2005. Ultimate Mythbuster, which aired right after that. Then you've got the outtakes, but obviously I've shown you a way to get to that. You've got the special Shop to Your Drop. This is still 2005, people. Then you've got Mythbusters Revealed, which is on the same DVD that I showed you for the outtakes. Hollywood on Trial, which is available in the first Mythbusters collection if you want to try and grab that. Jaws Special, which is also titled Shark Week. And then that's it for the 2005 specials. Then in 2006 you had the Mega Movie Myths special. Then in 2007 you had the special supersized Myths. 2008, this is a really tough one to find, for reasons I'll get to later. You have the Young Scientists Challenge. Then in that same view you have Shark Week Special 2. Then in Season 7, which is 2009, you have the regular episode Demolition Derby. Then 2 years later you have Mission Impossible Mask. Then you've got Running on Water, a special that they made during that year, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. A special that they made later called Location, Location, Location. Another special they made later that year called Wet and Wild. Then you got a special that they made the next year called Mailbag Special. Another special that year, Hollywood Gunslingers. Another special that year, just Shunk Special. Oh, Hollywood Gunslingers is just a regular episode, my bad. You see how tricky this is? It's crazy. Another special, Explosions A to Z. Then you've got the last episode that has the build team called Plane Boarding, although interestingly, it seems like most of the places that you have this episode where you can pirate it, they don't have the ending tribute to the build team at the end there. So you just end that episode, and then the next episode you're like, how the heck are we back to Adam and Jamie? That's kind of odd, isn't it? And then the final episode that's on this list that isn't on these releases is Mythbusters vs. Jaws. So yes, there's an episode when they go back to Adam and Jamie that, isn't there? That's crazy. Now, if you've been following along in the notes that I either have in the description or the comments, you'll know what I'm going to be discussing next. But if you're not following them, you would, but have gone on Wikipedia, you would know that there's certain episodes that are called specials, but they won't. That list won't include the specials that I have been discussing with you. But that's because most of these special episodes, they aren't real episodes, because there's 13 of them. First you've got Best Animal Myths, that's a clip show. Best Electric Myths, that's also a clip show. Best Explosions, clip show. Young Scientist Special, not a clip show, and I've already mentioned it. Car Conundrum, clip show, but not in the traditional way, because the other ones, I'm kind of certain that they're just set up so that it's a bunch of like random moments. Call Conundrum is prophesized to be as if it's a new episode, but if you pay really close attention, you realize that all the myths have been tested in episodes before, and it's just the intro that's different. Then there's Demolition Derby, Hollywood Havoc. I might have mentioned that. Nope, it looks like I'm right that that's just a clip show. Then Demolition Derby Call Chaos, also a clip show, because that's not, oh, one of the Demolition Derbies is on here. Yeah, you see, even when I'm trying to make a comprehensive video, I'm still making mistakes. It's really quite crazy. Well, the Demolition one that's on here, it says Season 7, so that would have been 2009, right? So only one of them is there. Got it. And then the last one that isn't a Busters cut is Blast from the Past, but that's just the first pilot with some new footage, but I've been told that that new footage is just Adam and Jamie addressing a couple things that they put on Twitter. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes that are called Buster Cuts, but these are all episodes that have been showed before that have been a little shortened with a little bit of new footage put in there, but I don't think there's any real marks that demonstrate what this new footage is, and they're kind of hard to track down based on when I was making this comprehensive list and also pirating all the episodes, because I don't trust that they're going to keep these DVDs in print for forever, so I pirated all these episodes myself. And I decided I wasn't going to bother with these Buster Cuts after I couldn't figure out in the first one I found, which might have been the only one, what footage was new. So, there you go. Whoa. So that's pretty much everything there is to find about Mythbusters. So, hopefully with all this information, along with the notes that I put in either the description or the comments, you've got a good idea as to what you can do about Mythbusters. Quick note about the revival, though, if you even care about the revival. I know that most people don't. I couldn't actually find 3 of the episodes from that show when I was trying to pirate it, so I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to have to record my computer when it comes to that. But the same thing was true for Rebuilding Buster, Viewer's Choice, and then one of the Shark Week things, though I seem to recall I might have been able to find 2 of them. I can't remember where I put that file that had those specific links. Okay, so I know that this video was a slight mess, but I really hope that it cleared up what is available when it comes to the Mythbusters on DVD and what isn't, along with what episodes are on DVD that you should be bothering with and what you shouldn't be bothering with. I leave it up to you if you want to do anything that's after the original crew, because it's really simple to look up all those episodes since none of those things are available on DVD. Okay, I really need to get myself some dinner, so see ya.